Good morning, evening, afternoon, or night. Whatever day, whatever time you're watching this, how are you? Hope you're doing well. Well, I've got 11 to do today, including the 1 acre. I just got one done, and got me some new Toro shades today, baby. New Toro shades. Hey, if you guys are interested in the shades that Doc wears, go to ToroEyewear.com. It's up here somewhere right about now. And use the code DLT Lawn Care, all capitals, one word, and you can get 10 bucks off. You get 10 bucks off of these bad boys. And they've got the wraparounds. They got some nice glasses. They've really come a long way in the last couple years. So anyway, guys, today we're going to talk about, and I hope you guys can remember this. Some of you can, but I think it's like, I think it's something you can't forget. Okay? Do you remember your first commercial mower? And I certainly do. We're going to get into that topic. I have to get this one cut. I got to get this one cut. And I will get some footage somewhere down the line for you, and we will talk. But I got to get moving because I got a lot to do. And it was not supposed to rain today, but boy, the clouds look a little ominous. I don't know. I'm hoping that it's not really hot. Now, next week, we're getting back into our high 90s. It's going to be one of the hottest weeks of the year. So we'll probably have real fills. The real fills. You ever get the real fills? Anyway, we will have real fills around probably 110 to 112, which is going to be brutal. But you got to get through it, man. We'll have some ideas for you on how you can cool down and everything. And woo, let's get to work, guys. I got to get this done. See you in a few. Okay, guys, we are at the last yard of the day. And I am glad. I had quite a few big yards today. I'm walking over here, see if I can get this tree limb. Well, it's more like a, I don't know what you want to call it. Yeah, I got it. It's more like a tree. Anyway, I'm going to get plenty of footage here for you. Some trimming action, some mowing, and the picture you see on the thumbnail is not necessarily the mower I had, but it's gonna look like the mower I had, the best I can find one. I gotta get a really ratty mower to put on the thumbnail, because I'll tell you what, if you guys would have seen my first commercial mower, you talk about chucking a truck. Yeah, that was me. But hey, I'll tell you what, that thing made me thousands of dollars, so I can never complain about it. But hey, let's get this done so I can go home and sharpen up and grease and get this video put out and make dinner for me and the wife and all the good things I get to do when I'm done. So I hope you guys enjoy this one. Let's go to work. All right, I'm gonna trim all this. A lot of trimming, man. So I'll see you guys back here in a bit and we'll get the mowing done. Alright guys, all done. So my first Skag ever, my first commercial mower, for those who don't know, was a 48 walk-behind hydro. And it had no deck cover on it. It was not really Skag orange. It was more like rusty orange. And let me set you back here so I can put my gate up. I remember going to Hoffman's Equipment or Hoffman's Power and Equipment. I can't remember. I walked in and I saw all these brand new Skags and X-Marks. Like you could get a sit down X-Mark 60-inch for about 89 something. And I was like, I can't even afford a brand new walk behind, let alone a rider. And I'll tell you what, man, you never think, at least when you come from where I came from, you never think you're ever going to be able to afford the stuff. And I had a little 5x7 trailer with the tiny little wheels. And I still remember walking outside and I saw this old rusty Skag and it had a price tag of $900. And I was like, oh my gosh, I mean, it could have been $1 million bucks. I didn't have the money. So I was only able to save probably like $300 up for what I was cutting with, because I had the 2 yards. One of them was $25, one of them was $40. And yeah, I was poor, man. I mean, dirt poor. So I talked to the owner and he said, you know, I'll hold it for a week for you. And I said, well, I don't know that that's going to matter because I really can't afford it. And he said, well, we can't, you know, on a used one, we can't do credit. I was like, well, my credit's like 500, so it doesn't matter. And man, I went to my dad and I said, look, I just need 900 bucks because the Velke was like 240 something, maybe 149 or something like that, and then like 50 bucks to put it on. So that's where my 300 was going to go. And my dad said, okay, I will do it one time, and if you do not pay me back in 30 days, the mower's mine and you owe me 900 bucks and I'll never give you another dime. And buddy, I'll tell you what, I don't know how I got it, but I was able to make, I mean, I was mowing anything I could mow for $30, $35, whatever it took. I was weeding beds for 10 bucks an hour, and it took me 30 days, and at the 30th day, I took my dad $900. I don't think I ate that week. Honestly, I think I had maybe 3 meals in 5 days. But I'll tell you what, I'll never forget that thing. That thing made me thousands of dollars. And one day, it was on my dad's porch. I went over to start mowing, and I had it for 2.5 years. Took care of it. Now, there was no hour meter on it or anything like that. This thing was just beat up, man. But you know what? It mowed, and it got my yards done faster. So I went to start it up. It had a Kohler motor on it, and I pulled it, and it blew a puff of smoke, and it started to go whoop, 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 like it was starting to run, and then it just went crack, like super loud. And I went to pull it, and it was seized up. So, needless to say, in that 2.5 years, I had done better. I had maybe 15 yards, and I was doing mulch and bed edging and things like that. So I was able to go over and buy my very first sit-down Tiger Cub. But I'll tell you what, man, when you go from a little walk behind 48 that just, I mean, I'm surprised people let me on their yards. But I knew what I was doing with it, so I made it look good. I did the best I could. I think I sharpened the blades maybe 2 times in 2 years, 2.5 years. Didn't even know what double cutting was, really. I mean, I would double cut, but I didn't know what it meant. And it's amazing. There comes a time for all of us that we forget where we came from at times. When I get on the V-Ride, knowing that I'm getting ready to pick up another V-Ride next year, I mean, I kind of just buy mowers whenever I need them or want them. And it just, I shake my head and I'm like, man, sometimes you gotta get off your high horse, man, and remember where you came from, because none of this stuff is given to any of us. We all have to work for it, for the most part. Now, there are some guys who help their sons out and stuff like that, and you know, there's a point at to which I would help my son out. I'm not buying him a new truck. I'm not buying him 3 or 4 new mowers and a bunch of trailers and so. That's ridiculous. To go out and make a decent living, he needs a beater of a truck, a decent trailer, and a mower and a trimmer and a blower. And if I can make money with it, anybody can. So I'll tell you, man, tell me about your first commercial mower. What was it? I mean, are you still on your first one? Were you able to buy a brand new one? Did you have to buy a beater like I did? Tell me about it, man. It's just interesting. It was a thought I had after yesterday that, man, it's been 14 years since I had that mower, and I've gone through 4 mowers since. And wow, I mean, I've had the Tiger Cub, a Cheetah, another V-Ride 2, this V-Ride 2. Wow, just blows my mind. So anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed the mowing footage. That's for you, Lou Roberts. Sensei, quit crying about yesterday's 2.5 minutes and just jump on board, baby. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. He's gonna roundhouse kick me into China. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope you had a blessed day. God truly blessed me today. I was able to get all this done by 2:30, and man, I'll tell you what, can't tell you guys how the Lord has blessed me over the past 5 months. It's just incredible. And can't thank him enough. Can't thank you guys enough. You ladies and gentlemen who watch the channel. You guys are amazing people. I never thought 10 people would ever watch me do this. So, you guys are incredible people, man. I love y'all. God bless you. As always, Dr. Real was in the house. Keep it real, and I'll see you tomorrow. Peace.